Hi guys, so as you can see, I've tried to build a water stream. So after watching some hermit, I finally figured it out. Now, today I decided I'm going to teach you the proper way to create an item stream. And not the way that will kill you in like 5 shots. So, basically, at the end, I'll punch these zombie piglins if you want. But you can subscribe. So, yeah. Anyway, hey, I'm just, sitting back into create this. So today's plan is I'm going to teach you how to quickly build item, water lines, and all that good stuff that you need. Because I know some of y'all will probably want to build. So, what you need to build a shaft. Okay, so you need the entrance, which is pretty essential. So you can enter and exit while you work. So just a lodestone. It doesn't have to be these colors in specific. That's just what I pick. Because, it looks pretty industrial. So I'm actually going to use fly. And actually wooden. And so basically, all you gotta do is make a giant glass tower. Going all the way up to the top. And then you gotta do a little bit of doctoring at the bottom to get that bubble effect. I used my fly to help me, but basically all you need to do is do this. If you don't have fly, because you're in survival, just add a scaffolding tower. Now here's the part where it's super hard. See this block right there? That's soul sand. Which I want you guys to do is replace that with soul sand. And all as well. You could try building a block swapper that trades it out for magma as an elevator option. And the coolest function is this actually works. So now, guys, as you probably know, this configuration doesn't work. It's just broken all around. It just doesn't work right. So, never make a dip. Even if you think you're smarter than me. Because, actually, you guys probably aren't. Think about it. In fact, why do I have this YouTube channel? Y'all should have your own too. In fact, yeah. I have my friend who's going to start his own YouTube channel. I don't know what it's called, so yeah. And the only reason why I went down that time is I just put magma blocks in the bottom instead of. I've actually carved out a human-sized hole, but in actuality, it would be a bit more like this. We gotta kind of swim back, and then place that. So you just gotta take that. Oh, and yeah, if you're wondering how I'm grabbing it so quickly, I'm not actually using command blocks. What I'm doing is I'm just quickly clicking middle click. I'm quickly middle clicking to get this, to get that, and I gotta do one more like that. Okay, so now it draws you down. In fact, if I weren't and fly, I'm just trying so hard. But be careful. This will do you damage. So the best strategy if you want to make it out alive, I put lava at the end. So that any mobs that got on, well actually that was because I wanted just to turn this into a very fancy trash. But it also works as mob disposal. And it did not work, apparently. So, oh, that's my sugar farm. Credits to Subs World for showing me this. I remember John Cobblestone showed that. But anyway, oh man, I don't have my elite equipped. That would have been a very bad day for me in survival. I wish we could just like throw slime blocks, and then they'd stick to wherever. So it would be like your Spider-Man, basically. You know, with his little web shooter thingies. To create an item stream, I think it was either Subs World or Mumbo Jumbo that showed this. But, so, the two things you need is a sign color of your choice and blue ice. Oh yeah, and of course water. So, in fact, for you guys, I'm feeling generous, so in fact, I'll drain out my whole item system for you guys. And and don't try and shortcut it. I've already tried it, and it doesn't work. In fact, you don't even need to be creative for this part. All you gotta do, place that. Well, actually, to drain, you need to be creative. Because it involves a really difficult process of draining. So once you've drained it, you should have this hollow tube. And then to drain an item stream, just place it anywhere on. Boom. For these, you gotta be super fast. Basically, what you gotta do is like that. You just gotta place them as you go. And then the next thing you gotta do is just, line your way up. And be careful to do that. It's expensive to leak water. In real life, it's actually really dangerous because you can like flood the entire world. But we're on Minecraft, so everything's safety-wise is toned down. Now guys, the cool thing about this is that the bad news is that these are not practical for everyday Minecrafters because, well, you can't do this. That just doesn't work. It actually deactivates basically the whole circuit. So that's why you don't do that. Okay. So anyway, you just gotta fill it up block by block. So make sure you have an infinite water source nearby. Or preferably, you have your inventory chock full of water buckets. It's probably best to fill up the broken one. So yeah, it's super annoying because you gotta be super careful that you don't break anything. This is probably a lot easier in survival, but training is a lot easier with the magma blocks, except it's a lot more dangerous. So you gotta keep up blocks, and to know if you got it right, check for blue splotches. That'll tell you that you've done it correctly. So you can do this one. In survival, it's just a bit tricky. You can actually do this as like your own propulsion system. You could even make this like a mini game. Whoever can shoot the guy up the highest wins. You also gotta bring a stack of blocks, because sometimes you need to do that. It's best to do this in creative if you can, but in survival, just bring a set of armor. Just leave all your valuables at home. Because if you do happen to drown, it's gonna take you forever to collect them. And that's why you don't want to crack, because water will gush out faster than you could believe. And also, you can get right signs that say, like, no trespassing, and it won't even leave water pass. So, this may damage your water stream. So that's why I usually don't put signs. But if you wanted to use that as like a cutoff system, so that like you could make like, this is like the first story elevator, and then you like have some form of drop off to the next elevator, and like have a staircase of elevators going up and down, then whatever, that's cool. I mean, of course, everything's cool in Minecraft, so okay, just sometimes my brother Andrew's trying to hand signal me. He learned sign language yesterday, or he finished at least. And that, let me just say, that did not go as planned. So now, what we got here is an item inside. It'll get popped up and in to the lineup. So if we can convert this into a slip block like that, slip there. This is giving us a quick and effective transportation method for going across that. And there's one thing we gotta watch out for. We gotta put in a divider, a divot strip. And I'll show you, because I'm a nice guy, how to do it like this. You just gotta follow the same steps. But in survival, it's a lot trickier. So I recommend, actually, why don't I do this all with you in survival? I'll just grab four stacks of scaffolding, because you also have to have enough to pillar back down. So yeah, first let me just... There. So we'll just go switch settings to creative. So, quick heads up, super hard. Why won't this act like an infinite water source? Well, guys, I should have brought myself more water. It's kind of embarrassing, but there's the concept. I have the concept. Let me pull up that. Okay, boy. Well, there you have it. That's the concept. Oh, and I bet you're wondering, what am I to do when I can't get back in? Just do the same thing you did to seal. Break. You gotta really swim hard. And up, 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 up. Really all you gotta do is just break. And then when you're done mining it all, you'll have it freshly laid. And anyway, remember, my name is Minecraft Tinker. When you like and subscribe to my channel, it helps me make an explosion of videos. Alright. I told you guys I punched these zombie piglins. Now, anyway, here's the deal, folks. You guys gotta subscribe. So, I'll give you a minute. Okay, you've done that. Alright. You ready, guys? What's the worst weapon to attack with that I have in my hotbar? I think slime balls. Oh boy. I was about to say I'll fight to the death, but then I realized that's kind of stupid to say. I gotta run. Oh yay, slime ball. You can return fire. That was a dumb idea. That was a bad idea. Well, anyway, guys, like and subscribe. And that's all for today, and I'm out.